What is up, my friends, and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We have been teleported to this beautiful world of Disney Dreamlight Valley, and today we are actually going to be doing a little bit of a shorter stream just because my time blindness with my ADHD is absolutely off the rocker today. I have no idea what's going on. But to say the least, let's have a little bit of fun, okay? We're going to do a little bit of a spring tour as well as finishing touches on the makeup or the makeover, I guess you could say. But as you can see, I do have my spring spread and it looks very romantic and adorable. I wish I had done this earlier this month, but I kind of want to do just a once a month blep or whatever in Dreamlight Valley just for right now until I can get my schedule regulated with, you know, my content calendar and stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at some of my progress. We're going to start by running around here, and I made this custom flower bed right here by just placing down the pre-existing flowers in the game and things like that. I believe that they're like impatiens, Nosferatum, whatever the heck they're called. It's the flowers that you find in the Forgotten Lands or whatever in base game. And then also you see some pink hydrangeas and some of the falling penstroms, or I don't know. There's a lot of really fancy flower names. But as you can see, we do have a little bit of bare areas in the plaza. I absolutely am living for the Magnolia Blossoms season right now. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my favorite skins in the Remy's, Ches Remy, and the Scrooge's shop as well. I just love how pink and pretty it is. As you can see, I started lining this beautiful road that we got as a part of the Pothic romance. There we go. And I wanted to finish lining the roads with these magnolia blossoms because I'm going to stick with this pink flower theme until probably the next theme comes out. Because why not? Let's just live it up for these beautiful flowers. Just, it makes me so happy that we have pink flowers in this game. I mean, we would, of course. It's a cozy game after all. But let's go ahead. Oh, wait, I wanted to actually show you my home as well, because I did cave and I ended up buying it was a couple of weeks ago, but when you had like the Lady and the Tramp house come out and stuff, we also bought the stall that matches, like Goofy stall to match the house. But well, I can't get a good view. How am I going to show this to you guys? You know what? We might have to go into this, which I have used the botanical gardens right here. I'm sorry, it's not a Japanese themed island or not island. Oh my god. Now my mind is in Animal Crossing, guys. I don't know what's going on with me today. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see the house. I am such a sucker for Victorian houses and just the Victorian era. As you guys may know, if you follow my YouTube channel, I'm actually building a Victorian-themed island in Animal Crossing, but today we are in Dreamlight Valley, so let's keep it, stuck with that. It's actually been a couple of weeks since I've played Dreamlight Valley. I logged on last Wednesday to look at their shop, and to be honest, these last couple of weeks, I think that this cute little cat he's so sweet, but I don't want to spend my 3,000 moonstones on this guy. And I don't know, it's just last week was this beach villa vibe, and I wasn't living for it at the time. This whole getup right here is so goofy. I might get it, but not this time around. If it comes around again in, rotation of the different items, then probably. Oh, wait, I can actually get one of my rewards. Go to, nope, 4. This would look really cute in my New Orleans area, which I will have to show you that because I've made more progress on that. But first, let's take a look at this area, okay? So I have Merlin's library. It was on a floating island because that was one of the missions that we had going on. And I brought him back here because I had so many other missions that were requesting me to essentially go visit Merlin in his house and stuff. And, you know how that goes, right? So we are just showing you around our beautiful Chinese, I guess, magnolia blossom garden. And I have all of the bunnies in collection, so I'm not gonna bother. But that's Belle and the Beast's castle right here. These builds are so tall. And then there's also, like, I have my orchard and my berry garden, as well as, like, Wally's garden back here. I moved him to Eternity Isle because I wanted him to live kind of in, like, that ancient technology world or whatever. I thought it was fitting. But we're going to come down this way and show you what I've done here. I have started turning the Glade of Trust into like a New Orleans kind of old-timey build. And then we also have her friend's house. I forgot. It's the one that's like obsessed with pink dresses and stuff. She's totally my vibe. Proper Southern belle she is. And then we have the Emporium as well from like the last whatever these are called, the events. You know what I'm talking about, right? But we also have the cafe right here, which I think is really, really cute. I moved Beast's stall right here next to the actual flower shop. I might actually move that flower shop stall up into the plaza area. I think that would be really cute. I need to buy another table right here. But this is Tiana's palace right here. I made like this little, I guess, protected area. Gosh, it's been a minute since I've actually shown you all of my progress. I have been grinding off camera working on this because I want to have the most beautiful valley ever. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go back up this way. We're gonna take a run around to the other side. Notice how I changed the skin of this Peaceful Meadows well to match my house, as well as Goofy's stall over here, just because I like how it matches that aesthetic. I am going to keep it like this year round just because it feels like it flows so well. And the only time that we'll actually like decorate anything seasonally is when, you know, we do the plaza and stuff. But we'll come back through this way. I love this little awning right here, or it's not a gazebo. What is this called? A veranda? Whatever. But yeah, that's cute just to run past. And then we have Donald's house in this little pond right here. I love the detailing with Daisy on the front. That's so cute. Then I had a house here. I can't remember whose it was, and I ended up moving it. So now we have fresh real estate for somebody to potentially move in. We have Daisy's house. I made this little detailing right here because I thought it filled in the corner rather than it just being this white brick and stuff. And then we have Mickey and we have Minnie's house, and then Goofy is of course Mickey's neighbor because they are besties for resties. Then we have my coffee bushes right here. But this is pretty much it, is the Peaceful Meadows, and everything else is pretty much wide open to needing to be fixed up and decorated. But right here, we're going to be focusing on just finishing up decorating the plaza today, but we're just going to try and grind through here. And if you want to watch this back, I will be doing some light editing of this stream. So this part right here that is very tedious, we are going to just...
Jazz hands.
let's go ahead and take a look at the final end results and maybe pick up these terrible branches that are literally laying everywhere. Did you see that? It just appeared right before my eyes as I was smack talking it. Most aesthetically pleasing view is probably right here because we get to take a look at this gorgeous pink castle. Makes me so happy. I love the magnolia blossoms, and I also love these particles right here, like with the rose petals and stuff. We finished lining this road here, which turned out great. Added this little situation to the side of Sully and Mike Wazowski's house, which Mike is going to complain all of the way because he evidently has pollen allergies, which is hilarious.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Yes, I already checked, buddy. Thank you so much, Scrooge, for letting me know that you have new goods at the store. And then, really, that's it. We've got like these little cozy areas right here. Grab these branches as well. And yeah, this is looking great. I guess this wraps up our progress update for my Dreamlight Valley. Thank you so much for watching this whole video. If you enjoyed watching this very pink aesthetic build, leave a like, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. I love to be able to meet new friends and talk to my community, and I would love you to be a part of it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!